welcome everybody. If anybody's viewing, which doesn't look like they are, but anybody in the VOD, welcome. Why don't we start by summarizing what happened last time?
Well, Leroy had a bit of a detour and showed up just in time to punch a bunch of holes into a bunch of freaks.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and yep, you guys...
And almost died 3 separate times.
Yep, that's true. Yeah, you guys, I actually realized after the session, I looked up the rules. Both Haskell and Lyra should have died if I'd been following the rules properly. Because death rolls are stamina rolls, but you don't roll with stress dice. So... And you also, Lyra, you would have been... Or no, it would have been... Or no, Gregory would have died, but Lyra would have... Lyra would have died because she got the success on the stress dice, but I'm obviously not retconning it. I'm just realizing, but yeah, I'll be more noting that in the future, just so we, are consistent. But, yeah, you guys, you succeeded in your mission. You managed to destroy a frigate destroyer in one shot, which was absolutely incredible.
Yes.
Yeah. That was great.
Yeah, Haskell decided to start getting his discharge papers after he was severely wounded, losing one of his legs. And you guys have been joined by your newest teammate, Henry Stevenson. And that is where we left off. So, what do you guys want to do? You're about to, you've been given your next deployment, but you've got, you know, a little bit of time before you can, before you need to go into cryo.
Well, Franklin would like to try and recover from this ruptured jugular.
Yeah, there's not going to be, it's just going to be a few hours, so...
Dang, okay.
Yeah, but... Don't worry. Yeah, you'll be able to recover. But anyways, do you guys want to do any talk, or do you want to just go straight into your pods?
What was the our briefing last when we got back?
You guys got told about, what was it? You guys got debriefed. They told you that that mother would have to be repaired. You would eventually have to go to dry dock, but your CO told you that Vaughn is being a bitch and putting all of your supplies and everything on back order. And she's not sure why, but you've been able to jury-rig some decent repairs, but it's far from ideal. And I'm going to say 2 days have passed as repairs to Mother and, you know, the ship's hull have been made that'll be more permanent than what you were able to do in the middle of combat. So, if you want to reduce your recovery time by 2 days.
Yep. Still got the one left.
Yep. But, yeah.
Hey Sanders, you know your nose is looking better.
Oh yeah. You didn't notice that last time that the nose isn't broken, but you wandered down a little bit and you see this mighty gaping hole.
Yep.
Covered up by stitches.
Yep. It looks like he was like it was a you know, what do they call like a tracheotomy.
Oh, I just thought you got a new tattoo, man.
Cool. I mean, is it another chicken? Because if not, it ain't no tattoo going on me. You just see him roll up his sleeve, and you just see it's all chicken tattoos.
He's got feathers on his arms.
That's a nice cock, man. That's a nice cock.
Yeah,
nice cock,
literally
bro.
on the inside, and then he rolls up his pants sleeve, and you just see he has nice cock written down on one of his thighs in very nice, pristine.
Yep,
Grip.
it's just like, yep.
It's like, yeah, my commander told me to cover that one up. It's giving people the wrong impression.
Okay, so do you guys...
Your arm look like menu at Comrades Fried Chicken.
Well, now that is very interesting, Lyra. After we get done with this next mission, you are going to have to elaborate.
The other secret herbs and spices.
Is the secret pain and suffering of the
This-
proletariat.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Just the sadness of my people.
Oh, there you go.
Marinated in
The
sadness.
proletariat.
Yep.
The
they're
herbs are
marinated.
dirt because the store was out of everything else.
If it's anything like back where I'm from, they use dillo dust in just about everything.
Yep, you guys, you guys have
I don't
got...
know if it's too late to requisition equipment or if that's just going to be delayed by Vaughn, but
Yeah, you're able to, you'll have a chance to...
yep. Then I'd like to request the Armet U4A2 repeating grenade launcher.
Okay. You can have it, just, put it in your character sheet.
Okay. That's going to be replacing the U1 grenade launcher because that technically hasn't existed since I got rid of my old rifle.
Yeah, sure.
And I'm just going to assume that Henry was caught up with, or the team brought him up to speed with stuff, or should I say that that's not the case?
That's up to Sanders and the rest of the crew. Do you guys want to tell Henry what you've been doing, what's been going on?
Not yet.
Okay. So, yeah, you don't
Sounds
know
reasonable.
everything, but
Well,
you know that these guys are... I wouldn't say exactly, like, looked up to, but, like, they're well-respected in the Gunfighters Battalion because they've accomplished a lot. You heard and saw that they were awarded the Bronze Star for their efforts at Sonderdatch. Like, they have a good reputation among the company.
Yeah. And I'm seeing strong injuries of stuff that looks a little bit more than bullet wounds, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, that makes sense.
Yep. Okay, so do you guys want to get in cryo now, or anything else you want to cover?
Well, how long is the trip to whatever destination we're going?
It's gonna be probably about... You're not entirely sure. You haven't been told your destination yet.
I'll just wait to requisition a turret until we're
Yep, sure.
about to start the mission.
Okay.
Yep. Sanders is going to hang out out of cryo for a day.
Okay. So then...
Just to get rid of this injury.
Yep, so then roll me a d6. Okay, 6. Let me pull up. Paranoia. You become convinced that someone or something on board the ship is out to get you. So, until we're out of STL, then you're going to be experiencing paranoia.
Okay.
But you can get into cryo and you can get rid of your critical injury.
I swear that I can hear the chickens in the vents. They're coming to get me. Oh god, I gotta get in cryo.
Yep. And you could swear, as you do, you hear...
Here, pecking
Yep,
on the top of the cryo as I'm going to sleep.
yep, and
I can swear that I can see the chickens trying to get in.
you guys wake up, but you're not... You feel different. Things don't feel right when you wake up. Everybody, except for Sanders, roll me a d6 plus 3. Riggs?
Shit, I agree to that.
What? just plus 3, so you are 7?
Yep.
So you're experiencing the same effect as Sanders, paranoia. 12, psychosis. You must immediately...
She's got... Roll the D66.
Oh,
instead of the
okay, yeah, never mind. Yep, just
Yeah,
roll...
my bad.
Yep, just roll a d6 plus 3. Okay, Lyra, so you are 4, so you aren't experiencing any effects. Stevenson, you are also experiencing paranoia. Is that everybody?
I got a 2, so would that be a 5?
Oh, yeah, so then you aren't experiencing any symptoms. But those of you who rolled a 6 or 7, paranoia. You can become convinced that someone or something on board the ship is out to get you. Marines, report to the loading bay.
Let's get out of here before the chickens find us. They've come for their revenge.
I hear no chickens.
Because you haven't killed enough of them. They
Fair
know
enough.
you're innocent. They know you don't have blood on your hands.
Hey, Sanders, I
We've
don't know
all
if you
eaten their
noticed, but,
brethren. They'll peck apart each one of us.
I don't know if you noticed, Sanders, but we're on a spaceship in the middle of space. I don't think there's a whole lot of chickens running around.
You think he might be in
They
league with
know.
them.
No, they know how to do space travel. Oh, they are so much smarter than you could ever imagine, boy.
Yep.
So much smarter.
Yep.
They're
and
in
so-
league with those Martians that play basketball.
Okay, and so as you get to the deck, you see Lieutenant Casados waiting for you. Marines, you are still FTL. You will not be returning to your freezers. Anesidora Colony is under UPP attack, and I need you ready to drop ASAP. We are missing 2 codebreakers from the Geholgod Institute, Drs. Deal Chawla and Velma Liu. Their work is vital to operations across the borderline region. Last week, the docs packed up their work and shook their handlers for reasons unknown. Intel says they never left Adagia, but their location was leaked, and now Union boys are sweeping the island for them. We'll rendezvous with the Heinlein and the Tunku Alang in orbit. Heinlein's got evacs and troops spread across Adagia to push back the UPP. Tunku Alang's got spec ops combing the beaches for our eggheads. The colony's being evacuated out of the island's only spaceport, Morgan's Bluff. Mother says there's a high probability the docs are going there, so I'm sending you. The spaceport is an easy target for long-range fire, so put up a particle beam phalanx to shoot down incoming bullshit. I'm told spec ops are there, bitching about wading ass-deep through 1,600 evacuees. Do better than them. Don't let our codebreakers board just any transport and disappear. Secure them and their work. Hold Morgan's until we can extract you. I want you ready for launch as soon as we go sublight. Now, I will give you guys a handout describing Anesidora. As well as handouts showing the appearance of what the 2 doctors look like. Yep, you should have those all available in your handouts now. You got it?
Yeah.
Perfect. Now, if there's anything you guys want to requisition, now's the time to do it.
I'm gonna say
wanted to-
character.
Sorry, what?
Gregory is. Sorry, you were saying?
No, I was just playing the fart sound.
Well, it was me and Lyra.
Oh, yep, go ahead.
I wanted to requisition a sentry gun turret. I was just trying to find it in the manual.
Oh, yeah, it's in the core rulebook. Yep, so
I'm
it'll
gonna
be...
say attic.
Yep, it's under, I believe... It may be, let's see, other equipment.
What you looking for?
Oh, just the sentry gun.
$571.
Yep.
page 128 or page 124, depending on whether or not you're checking book page or PDF page.
Is that in the Colonial Marines operational manual or the core rulebook?
Core rulebook.
Okay, 128.
128 if you're typing it into a PDF reader.
Okay, so
It's under heavy weapons.
yeah. Oh yeah, got
I
it.
found it.
Yeah. So yeah, it'll use range combat 8 if you're not remotely controlling it with your... And you guys all have IFFs, so you don't have to worry about it targeting you.
Do I need to add anything special to my inventory to get to control it, or no?
No, just note that it's gonna be, because I believe it's the, it's a piece of equipment called the, what is it, the head-mounted sight. Under vision devices in the core rulebook on page 134.
Gotcha.
Yeah. That everything for everybody?
Sanders is going to ask for more nap relief because we seem to use that a lot.
Absolutely, and you'll also get doses of hydration, because anytime you are in cryosleep, you wake up extremely dehydrated. So you guys can all take that now, just to avoid the nasty effects of that.
Yeah. Come get your water. Hydro home is. And Sanders also requests some of those delicious fire bombs.
Yep. How many do you want?
Just 2.
Yep, you can take those.
Okay. Now I just gotta remember what they're actually named.
Yep, just put firebomb with capital F.
Yep.
Should I bring more breaching charges, Corporal?
I don't know. Are we allowed to bring some?
You can have some.
Well, then that sounds like a good idea.
Don't forget we need 2 people to carry the laser phalanx too.
Yep. I will give you the information on that as well. Or, oh, I already did. Sorry, never mind. Yeah,
Yep.
there's... I also made a character sheet specifically for it, so that whoever is firing it can use it.
Okay. Leroy can help carry the particle beam.
Yep, that's only when you're
Oh, and are
transporting
we
it that you need 2
finally
people.
back in our normal armor?
Yep.
Thank
Normal
God.
armor.
M3 is armor 5 or 6?
6.
6.
Here we go. 6.
I'm going to say Henry's a bit confused, understanding of preparation and all that, but finds, due to the high civilian population, why you're bringing firebombs.
Never has to be prepared, son. We don't know what's going on down there. And fire is normally a good answer for whatever's going on down there.
Animals are usually
Just
scared
gonna-
by
Whether
fire.
it be
Yes.
firepower or actual fire.
I can't really argue with that. That
Yep.
works.
You guys notice that Henry is carrying a weapon type that you guys have not ever encountered before. It looks fancy. It's very... Yeah, it looks new and pretty sophisticated.
Does it got a WU on it?
No. It's the same brand that your pulse rifles are. ARMAT. ARMAT.
Is it a phased plasma pulse rifle?
Nope. You can ask Henry what it is.
Hey Henry, you got a armat like mine, huh? Or I guess mine's smart, so it wouldn't be the same, would it?
Would this thing be classified information? I'm
No,
asking.
no, it's a prototype, but it's not
Okay.
like.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that makes a little bit more sense. Yeah, no, it's. I ain't got a clue really what it is, but it's real nice. I gotta say, you'll probably see it be used later.
Yep.
Wait, you're shooting it, but you don't know what it is?
Well, I kind of know what it is, but I ain't. That's the thing. They just give me stuff, and it does the job. I know how to use it, so I am gonna say I don't want to stand near where I shoot. So, kind of the same reason why you don't want to stand next to a grenade. So I guess I should probably tell you all that too. If I'm shooting at something, please don't run at it.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah, you guys
I'm not
know that
sure
he's a
if I could be
breacher.
jealous of you having all that high-tech shit, or be glad that I'm not the guinea pig.
Oh, I know what it is because I helped you get the sound for it.
Yeah, you did.
I won't spoil it.
Yeah,
Is it a glorious bonk sound?
if only. You'll see.
You'll see.
Well, that's really reassuring to know that you don't know how to use it that well. But here's the
Oh,
thing
no,
about
I know.
civilians. Civilians, normally, I understand where you're coming from. Don't want to be shooting fire at them and stuff, but we've had some experiences where that really wasn't the case, and you just gotta watch your back at all times.
I might have an idea of what it is, but I also won't say anything.
Yep. Okay, so you guys finally.
Well-
Yep, go ahead.
In any case, we better ready up and see where they're dropping us.
Yep.
So let's move out.
Okay, so yeah, you guys arm up and you exit out of FTL. And let me get rid of this first. You guys see two other US CMC ships. One is in black, and you recognize it as a Bougainville class frigate, and another Conestoga. And they are engaged with three Kremlin-class destroyers. Now, the Tambatam starts to rock with hits and creaks as she makes strange maneuvers. And all dropships on board are quickly launched. You guys are heading inland for Morgan's Bluff, while the other three ships and a wing of evac fighters head for the shoreline front. Now, you enter the atmosphere amongst a torrent of weapons fire. After a stressful descent, your APC... by the way, everybody take me +1 stress level, because you guys are entering the atmosphere as, like, spacecraft fire, which would rip apart, potentially, an entire frigate, is being shot at your tiny little dropship. And so, yeah, everybody take +1 stress level.
Yeah.
And now... you guys put your APC at the landing pad, the auxiliary landing pad on the bottom right. Oh yeah, and your ship would have been, your APC would have been repaired by now.
I just dragged Lyra's onto
Yep,
that.
no problem. Yep, and so, yep, the dropship, as it drops you off, it immediately takes to the air and heads towards the beaches. You hear the sounds of war rumbling on the horizon, explosions echo from the faraway beach, and fighter craft whoosh overhead to face enemy forces. And as the dropship peels away, a familiar type of vehicle starts to approach you. Let me... It's a hover tread like you saw at Sonderdach. You see, it glides up to your APC, and it carries a Marine dressed in black USCMC gear. Hello, Marines.
Hello.
My name is Armitage Sayax. Now, our job here is to find the two MIA scientists and evacuate the refugees. My team's already taken hold of that. So, look, I don't want to deal with any bullshit, and I'm sure you don't either. So, let's just both do our jobs and we'll be able to get on our way. Is that all right?
That sounds fair enough. Now, we've here got this here particle beam that we were told to set up to prevent any hostilities from flying overhead.
Yeah, so you'll want to set that up by connecting it to the power grid, and you'll probably want to talk... You need to tech in with the civvies at the ATTC.
And that would be...
Let's see. It's this building right here.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. But, where were we?
Sanders was asking if this guy had any insignias.
She's a woman, and she is wearing black USCMC armor. No insignia.
See, yeah. Those other guys don't have a monopoly on the color black, so.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, we were told special ops were here, and they normally wear black.
Usually.
Yeah.
But you normally can see
Sometimes.
patches on them.
Yeah. Normally. But who knows?
Yep.
Well, best get on your way. We're handling evac, and we've already checked a few areas. We've checked... Give me just a second to... Yep. We've checked the vehicle depot, cargo center, and security checkpoint, but we have not found them. So, better off not bothering with those areas and focusing on what areas that have not already been searched. But, you do you, I guess. I'm not going to be... Look, we're just going to do our thing. You can do your thing. And then we can all get out of here. And then,
The hover tread has a little backfire as it drives away.
Yep, exactly. That's how it
Yep.
propels itself.
They figured out how to run them on natural gas, huh?
Mm-hmm. It's efficient. Okay.
Alright, so I guess we're driving to the tower thing
Yep.
that I
Now,
may or may not have
as-
defaced.
Oh, yeah. No, it's okay.
As we're boarding, I'm gonna pull Henry aside. Now, Henry, I'm not gonna explain why at the moment, but keep your eye on anyone who's wearing black armor. We've had some run-ins with types like them. Not friendly run-ins either. So, keep an eye out.
I think I get what you mean.
Yeah. I don't want any more trouble than we're already in.
Makes sense. Yep. So, yep. As you pass the vehicle depot, let me grab the description. Yep. So you see passenger transports, service vehicles, and other port vehicles are parked here. There are 2 more hover tread light infantry vehicles there, and there's a special ops corporal guarding them. Just
Can we say I accidentally popped the curb and lightly tap one of them with the APC?
roll me piloting.
Or not, do I have to fail a piloting roll to do it?
I'm gonna say, are you saying you accidentally do it, or are you kind of... Okay, yeah, so I'll make it... You'll have to fail a piloting roll. Okay, you do. So, yeah, you tap him, and the Blackguard, he, sorry. He stares... If looks could kill, the look he gives you would have all of you dead. He's gonna say, watch where the fuck you're going next time.
Looks out the window and throws him a shrug.
He's just to say, that's why we don't fuck with grunts. He says it under his breath, but... Okay.
If Sanders could hear it, he would have a good retort.
So, you see the air traffic control center. It's a 4-story tower with panoramic windows which provide a view of the port and across the landing pads. Let me change our music too. So it's communicating with arriving and departing starships or shuttles. Now, do you guys go up?
Yes.
Okay.
Being very careful, because those stairs are very sharp inclines.
True.
Like 80-degree inclines.
Yep. It's steep. Okay. So as you get to the top floor is dominated by an open-plan office space that serves as an operations control center for the entire spaceport. There's a security office and an armory stocked with M903WE assault rifles that is on the ground floor. The rest of the building is just office space. While the tower has no defense batteries, you see a woman who introduces herself. She says, "Hi, my name is Carrie Louise," and she points to a locker on the roof that has 4 M5 RPG launchers. Keep these ready for if anything gets too close. But I'm glad you're here to help us protect this spaceport and make sure everybody gets out okay. Now, do you guys have the particle phalanx with you?
Yes, we do.
She's gonna say, "I have just the thing to help you guys plug that in." Now, she gives you the stuff that you need, and you guys know that in order to plug it in to the power grid, you'll need to do a heavy machinery roll. This will give you a +3. Now, I can tell you where the rest of your folks are. We've got... There are 8 of the Spec Ops Marines. There's 2 at processing refugees at the cargo center. Another 2 at the primary landing pad. There's 1 each on guard duty at the vehicle depot and security checkpoint. And then their leader, Sayax, is mobile on her hover tread.
Now, fam, I'm gonna ask a odd question about these here Special Ops Marines.
Yep.
Do any of them have any patches of symbols?
Nothing
Gives us a good idea of where they come from, how we should address them.
They seem very secular, very to themselves. I am not interacting directly with anyone. I'm just focused on getting our civilians out of here, but...
And that is exactly what you should be doing. Just wondering if you noticed anything.
Yeah, nothing I've seen, unfortunately, but...
Well, alright, you hang tight, and if you do see any enemy birds,
Yep.
I hope you are good shots with those RPGs.
Yep, she shows you a target on the opposite end of the room, like a dummy, and you see that there are marks where she's gotten headshots somehow with an RPG launcher.
Well, now, ma'am, I am thoroughly impressed. I did not know that you could shoot an RPGs indoors without blowing out the windows.
Yep, because note that the
Color me
M5 RPGs...
very impressed.
Yep, consider that the M5 RPG doesn't actually have the blast rule, so technically, I don't know why, but I find that hilarious.
That is pretty funny.
Yeah. So
Is it like the nail gun in Halo Infinite?
yeah,
Or I think so.
yeah, the Needler.
Like that, and the new one, the big like spike.
Oh yeah, the spike rifle.
Spiker.
Yeah, the spiker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's talking about the skewer.
Oh, the skewer. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Now I just
All
need
right.
to look up something real quick. Okay. Now, just one more thing. Sorry, I realized, Oh, okay, I've already got it. Never mind. Okay, so you guys, where do you want to set up your particle beam? You need to have it in an elevated area, and you need to be within relatively close proximity to the power station if you want to hook it up.
I think on top of the cargo center would be a good idea.
Okay. Go ahead.
'Cause I don't see. Yeah, I don't see anywhere else.
It'll take
that would
a
be good.
Yeah, it'll take a turn to set up and plug it in, but you'll have a +3 to the heavy machinery roll required to do so.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and set this up.
Okay. Move yourselves over.
Guess we'll drive over there.
Yep. Now, you guys see in the... Because you're going to have to go into the cargo center to get it up to the top. The roof, I mean. Let me grab the... Where is it? Yep, so it's now an evacuation center, and it currently holds over 800 people. There are Daihodai tractors trailing freight cars that transport evacuees to the cargo loading area. Now, yeah, you guys also are able to look around. You guys see that there are 2 Marines in black armor here, like Carrie Louise told you, and they're processing the refugees. They're basically scanning them to make sure that none of them are carrying, like none of them are UPP plants or stuff like that. And making sure that none of them are, the scientists that you're looking for. They're not paying attention to you. You guys just gonna head up to the roof?
This thing's getting heavy, boss.
All right, you guys go up onto the roof. I'm gonna go talk to these boys over here.
Okay. Now, go ahead. While you do that, just tell me what you want to talk to them about.
I'm gonna ask them about the refugees, if they've seen anyone suspicious.
No, we haven't seen anything yet, but if we do, trust us, we have the tools and the training to handle the situation. Let us do our job, you do yours, and we'll get along just fine.
Well, all right. You wouldn't have happened to see a very impressive mustachioed man around, have you?
Nope. I know who you're talking about. We've been looking for him too. We haven't seen him yet, but rest assured, if we do, we'll take him in.
Oh, so you have seen Fred. No, you haven't seen Fred Burger. He's a good friend of mine that was on his colony.
Well, he might have been here, but...
Very impressive mustache. Nice twirls. Twirls it a little maniacally. It's a very, very interesting character.
Yeah. Now, as you ask them about any suspicious-looking folks, do you leave them? Do you turn around and leave them, or are you gonna stay right next to them?
I'm keeping an eye on them while the rest of the team is setting up on
Okay,
top.
because a woman comes up to you, and she says, she whispers to you, I might have seen something.
Well now, boys, seems this here lady needs to find a restroom. I think I'm gonna go help her.
Yep, they have stopped listening, so...
I'm gonna go wave to the lady and try and bring her over where we can talk without them hearing us.
Yep, she follows you.
Alright, now ma'am, what is the suspicious thing that you have seen?
I saw someone lurking around the flash freezing complex. That area's been one of the first to evacuate. It should be empty, but there was someone around there. I don't know who they were. I didn't get any details of them. I just saw a person. I don't know what they were wearing or what they looked like, other than they were lurking around there. It seemed a bit odd.
Well, that is odd. Now, ma'am, I do have to ask, why did you come talk to me and not them?
They don't seem like very approachable people. They're just doing their job. They don't have any care for us. They just see us as just another objective. And you seem more approachable.
Just another piece of meat to stick in a freezer?
Yeah, and...
Alright. Well, I should have said chicken in a coop.
Yep. Yep.
Alright, ma'am. I will make sure that we go ahead and check that out. That was the flash freezer.
Yep, the flash freezing complex. It's this one right here.
Alright, ma'am. We will go ahead and check that out, and we want to keep all of y'all safe.
Thank you. And she actually gives you a hug before leaving.
Well, that is mighty kind of her.
Okay, and do you want to rejoin your...
Yes.
Okay. As you guys are setting up, you hear the sound of an approaching aircraft.
Riggs, it seems like you might want to use that bonus and the maintenance jack to put this puppy up a bit faster.
Yep, and
Alright.
A series of missiles come flying down kind of this main roadway.
Oh, our APC.
Each of you make me a mobility roll. And make me an armor roll for the APC. Okay, so the two of you who got 2 successes, you guys can help Osborne and Foggy. If you want.
Yes.
Yep, you're able to kind of take to the ground, and a missile streaks just barely right over your heads and crashes right about here. But roll me armor for the APC, halved.
Shit, you said that right when I clicked it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, what did you get?
No success.
Okay, so it's going to take 5 damage. And roll me 1d6.
5 damage. Jeez.
Yep, roll me 1d6. Three. Okay, so severe spin. The attack rocks the vehicle, and because the vehicle doesn't have a pilot in it right now, it doesn't get to make a piloting roll to fail. So right now the vehicle is wrecked. And I will give you guys one shot now that the particle beam phalanx is set up. As this is fleeing, it is at long range. I'm going to say at this time, if you want to fire at it with the particle beam phalanx. It has its own character sheet because that way I was able to set it up.
Alright.
Just put in your ranged combat and...
Alright, Leroy, you want to take this?
I vote Leroy shoot it.
Yeah.
Yep, let me remind
Let's
myself
see.
what talents you have, because it is a heavy weapon. So let's see, you've got 0G, Nervous Steel, Machine Gunner. Okay, yep, so... No, for some reason I thought you had the heavy weapon talent, but I guess you don't. Because...
As far as I know, unless it's part of my...
No.
Yeah.
You might consider getting it if you want it, because it basically means that anytime you're firing a heavy weapon, you get a +2. So with that on top of full auto, you'd be getting a native +4, and then with aiming, you'd get a +6.
Interesting.
AKA you turn into a smart gun on top of a smart gun.
Yep. But yep,
Genius
Become a smart
gun.
gun with legs and nipple rings.
exactly. Yep. So yeah, just put in your range combat into the character sheet, and choose whether you want to do full auto or the focus shot.
I guess I could go for full auto because I'll get another 2 bonus, right?
Yep, 2 bonus on top of aiming, so it'll be +4 -2, so +2.
Alright, let's go with that.
And I'm assuming this thing's going too fast for anyone to take a pot shot at with small arms.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you want to
course
do you want to push that?
You know what? It didn't even take my... I didn't put my stress on the sheet
Oh
either.
yeah. So yeah,
I'll go ahead and push it as well.
Yep, go to 2 stress and
That's better.
yep. Okay, so that is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's see what the armor on this thing is. Okay, it takes 7. That is enough to wreck it. And let's see. Make me a d6 roll. Okay, that's 1. Driver hit. So the driver just immediately dies. And because the vehicle is wrecked, it just crashes into the ground nearby in a fiery explosion.
Nice shot there.
Yep, and now
That's what you get for fucking with our ride.
Yep, and now that it's set up, you can set it to basically auto-target UPP ships coming in to make sure that you don't get strafe-runned again.
Sweet.
Alright, now Leroy. I know this is gonna be hard for you, but you push that big blue button that says auto.
Man, don't tease me like that. You know I can't read.
That's why I told you to push the blue one. You aren't colorblind, are you?
No. You can't
Alright.
be colorblind in the streets. You get shot.
Well, you're wearing the wrong colors can get you full of holes. I understand, son.
I can attest to that.
Big blue button it is. Here you go.
Yep, beep, boop, beep, 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 beep. And Lyra?
Self-destruct sequence initiated.
Yep, but
I was kidding.
Yep,
God,
Lyra, I will allow you to also use your head-mounted sight to connect to this weapon if you so desire. At any point. So you'll be able to use it with the centric gun and with this gun. So, yeah. I'm just going to place a token there to remind us that that's where... Or actually, I'll just put a mark in white. X marks the spot. Okay. Where are we going to now?
Well,
Now we're gonna have to run a ride.
Fire.
Well, the flash freezer is right next to us, at least.
Yep.
Alright. Well, now I had a nice chat with a nice lady downstairs who said there was something funny going on around the Flash Freezer complex over yonder across the street. Now, she didn't want to mention that to the boys in black. Seems like we should go over and investigate. Quite like.
Okay. Go ahead. So, yep, as you guys get there, you notice that tractors loaded with fresh fish are entering the southern building at this location. They're depositing their contents into a vacuum tube. It's transporting the fish through the center, auto-boxing them, and then it sends them directly onto a waiting starship. Now, if you guys go in, the machines are going through the motions while processing nothing. And so, any mobility rolls for stealth made in this area get a +3 modifier. You guys can barely hear anything over the whirring of machinery.
You said nothing's being processed in it.
Yeah, but they're still just going through the motions, basically.
Gotcha.
Now, you guys see someone in civilian clothes. He's running kind of past this corner here. He goes like this.
Alright, well, we should follow him.
Would you say it smells fishy in here?
Oh, definitely, yeah. But I get it. Nice. Okay.
Is there a door on the east side of the building?
This side, you mean?
Yeah.
Those are just tubes, vacuum tubes that are basically pushing the boxed fish onto the landing pad where the ship is.
Well, I'm meaning there.
Oh, no, there's not. This is the border wall. Then the fish are kind of coming in. Boop, boop, boop.
Reasonable.
Yep. Okay. Now, stop for a second. Someone who has the highest observation.
That would be Riggs.
Okay,
Should I roll?
Yep, make me observation. Okay, unfortunately you didn't get enough successes to beat the modified stealth mobility roll by...
Makes sense.
these guys. Now, they are going to have one free round. But they're only going to be able to do a single slow action. They don't get to aim. So... one is going to aim at you. I'm going to go top to bottom. And let me just check something. I got to make sure that... Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay. So, this first one's going to attack you, Leroy. Okay, that is 3, 4, 5 damage. Make me armor, but halved. Okay, you take 5.
Okay, that takes me to 0.
Okay, roll me a d66. 25. That isn't too bad. That is... Impaled thigh. To run becomes a slow action. So put that down and then roll me 2d6. Okay, so it's the healing time for that is going to be 8 days.
Okay.
Jeez.
And then the middle one is going to aim for Sanders. Okay, that is 5 damage.
Damn, these guys.
Okay, so you take 4.
Alright. I'm at 1.
Yep. And the final one, I'm gonna say, if he he's gonna fire at you, but he's gonna get a. Do you want to? I'll let you go to ground if you want. Basically, you go prone, and they'll get a -2.
Yep.
Actually, they should have been getting a -1 at least to all of these. So you take 1 less damage, so you're at 2. But for Leroy, it didn't matter because that last dice wasn't a success anyways. But yeah, you're at 2. Okay, so this one's gonna go at -3 then. Okay, and he misses. I'm gonna refresh real quick because the ranged weapon sound isn't working. Okay, now we can draw initiative. Let me show the cards, shuffle the deck. Okay.
I apparently need to draw again.
Okay. What the? Oh, never mind. Sorry. Okay, so Leroy, you got 23. Sanders, you got 13. Stevenson, you got 25. Riggs, you got 24. Lyra, you got a 2. Okay. Lyra, so your go first. And remember, you guys can swap initiatives with each other if you want.
Lyra, do you want to swap? Oh gosh, the turn order went away from me. Whatever.
Oh yeah, that's my
Lyra,
fault.
do you want to swap with me?
So you can drag him away and give him medical aid.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Alright, yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll swap with Lyra.
And if Henry wants to take mine, get 2 places ahead anyway.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Okay, so
Not good.
Sanders, you can drag him to where? Yep, what's this direction?
Dragging him right around the corner.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna give medical aid.
Okay, yep. Do you want to use your med kit?
Yes.
Okay, so
So
plus
that should
2.
be plus
Pl-
2.
Yep, plus 2. And he's not dying from a critical injury, so yeah, your field
Yep.
surgeon doesn't come into effect here.
Yep.
So, question about the sentry gun. Does it have health or anything?
It does, but it's like health 10, armor 6, whatever.
And how would I go about setting that up? I guess that's slow action.
Yep, that would be a slow action, but it would activate basically immediately. So
So
yeah.
could I stay in cover and toss it out into the
Yeah.
hallway here?
Yeah, because you'll be using your head-mounted sight, which will basically act to show you through the gun's vision. So, Leroy, you are back to 1 health.
Okay.
Okay. Lyra?
Do you have a token for the turret?
Yep. I do. I'm guessing you're placing it, like, right about here?
Yep, yeah, right there.
Okay. Why don't you, let's see. Because I'm really nice, I'm gonna let you fire with it. And if you want, you could do full auto.
Does that add a stress level?
I'm gonna say no, because you're not actually firing, like, you're not firing your own weapon, you're basically just firing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So what is that? I just can allocate damage to multiple targets?
Yeah, for every additional success, you can either add damage to one target or use a different, or attack a neighboring target in the same zone.
And does that add any modifiers or no?
Yeah, full auto gives you +2.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Note that the sentry gun can't aim, so it's kind of like...
I get it. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Alright, we'll do full auto then, and we'll fire it.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, so that is 5 damage. How do you want to allocate it? Do you want to do 4 to 2 or 5 to 1?
I'd rather do 4 to 2 of them.
Okay, which 2?
Let's say I do the top and mid one.
Okay. Okay, so this one is going to come up and... Or actually, no, he's going to, he's actually going to throw a grenade. He's going to kind of get behind the corner and kind of toss it.
Are you gonna do that before they take their damage?
Oh, they already took the damage.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I forgot to roll armor, but let's see if it even does anything. Nope, and... No.
Okay.
So, yeah, they took the damage, but let's see. Okay, each of you roll me armor versus 3 base damage. It's not armor piercing. Okay. Sanders, you take 2. Lyra, you take 3. Riggs, you take 3.
I'm gonna use story for it and knock that down to 1.
Okay, and Leroy, roll me a d66.
That means I'm down to 0 as well.
Oh, okay, so yeah, you roll me a d66. Okay, 32 is crotch hit. So that is 1 point of damage at every roll for mobility and
that's
close
not good.
combat. Roll me a d6.
That's ruptured kidney, I think.
Yep, that is...
No, it's
no, that's
bleeding
bleeding gut. You're gonna have to make me a... Okay, so 2 days, Leroy, for the healing from the crotch hit. But, Lyra, you're gonna have to roll me stamina. No stress dice. No stress dice included.
We're gonna die.
Possible, but... Nope, you're good.
I didn't die.
Now, if you don't receive medical attention in the next shift, which is about 8 hours, you'll have to make another roll.
Yeah, Sanders is gonna try and not die during this encounter.
Yep, this one is going to aim and fire at the sentry gun. That's going to be +2, -1, so... Oh, whoops, I keep forgetting. I was accidentally... That's why I was, Sorry, let me roll again. There we go. Okay, so that is 4 damage, armor piercing, so roll me a 4 base dice. Okay, so it is going to take 3. It's at 7. This guy's going to do the same. Okay, roll me 4 base dice again. Okay, it's going to take another 3. It's at 4. Okay, Stevenson, what do you want to do?
Can I actually see any of them from here? And what distances are we looking
You're
at?
at medium range. If you wanted to, say, fire at this one, if you used your gun, you would be able to hit all of them with a single shot.
I'm
And
going
remember,
to do that.
Yeah. Do you want to directly target one of them for a body shot, or you just want to hit the zone?
The explosion hits whether it's in just the zone or the person, right?
Yep. But if you hit the direct target, that target gets a
Yes, I'm
gets
just
2
asking
additional
for
points of
negatives,
damage,
not
and
positives.
it's armor piercing. So it's up to you.
Yes, I would very much like to hit someone if possible, but if it was going to remove the greater area of effect, I would question.
Yeah, it won't.
Then yes.
Okay, so you're aiming, so +2, and make me your ranged combat roll.
Yep, got the right one.
Okay, so that is 2 damage armor piercing. And then we will roll me 9 base dice. Do you want to push that? Because he got 2
Yeah.
successes.
Can I push that?
Yeah, I'll let you push it. Okay, so
Sure.
he'll take 1 damage, and I'll let you roll another time for each of these other guys. So roll me 9 base dice again roll me 9 base dice 2 times more. Okay. 3. And last one, 2. Okay, so this isn't armor piercing because it's just blast, but... So this guy takes 3. Never mind, he takes 1. And then this other guy had 2. He takes both. Okay. Riggs, it is your turn.
Are they all in the same zone?
Yes.
All right. I'd like to shoot him with a firebomb.
Go ahead.
All right.
You're gonna have to
aiming
move.
and shooting.
You're gonna have to
Okay,
move.
yeah,
Yeah, to like.
and-
Okay.
Here.
Yeah, right about there.
All right. So it's a modifier of minus something. Or
Minus
do we
1.
close?
But okay, so roll me 12 base dice. Okay, 2, Let's see.
An average result.
Yep. Okay, so I'll roll first one armor. Okay, he doesn't take any. Middle one
Dang it.
takes 1. And the bottom one takes another 1, so... Roll me a d66.
They got lucky.
Or actually, no, I have to roll, because fire doesn't cause critical injuries, it just causes stamina rolls. For death, so...
Yep.
Okay, he is not dead, but he is broken, the middle one. Okay, Leroy.
And he's on fire.
Yep, Leroy,
Can't
you
put it out.
Yep, Leroy, you are broken right now, so you are unable to do anything except crawl.
Alright.
Do you want to crawl further away?
I'll crawl over here.
Okay. Sanders, what do you want to do?
Sanders is gonna move up. And
Okay.
gonna shoot a damn firebomb at these. What? Actually, no, just a normal ass grenade
Okay.
at them.
Okay, roll me
There we go.
9 base dice. Okay, so that's going to be a total of 4. I'll roll for the top one first. Okay, he takes 2, and the bottom one takes all 3, or all 4. So, roll me a d66 twice. Okay, 13 and 36. That is going to be crippling pain and broken arm. So, the bottom one, you hear a crack. Yep, sorry,
Can
go
I
ahead.
change that to busted elbow
Yes, which
for
one?
the broken arm?
You, yeah, you pop off. I'm gonna say you actually see a little bit of blood and fragments of bone as the actual, like, ulna process of the ulna, which is the actual bony part of the elbow, just splinters off.
There we go.
Okay. Now, combat has ended, because all of your opponents are broken.
Alright.
I'm bleeding, Corporal.
I know. That's why I shot the grenade and I'm coming over. Oh god. Oof. That is nasty.
Yep, so if you use a med...
Leroy, I'll get you after I get to Lara. I
Alright,
suggest at the moment to spread your legs.
I'm hanging in there.
Uh,
Don't think I'm gonna have any children now, though.
oh, don't worry about it. You might still have some youngins running around. I look at it in a minute.
Okay. You got 1, so that is going to be saving her from the critical injury, because it is a fatal one. But now roll me another one to see how much health she gets back.
Yep. Let's do it.
Okay, so you're at 2 out of 3 now, Lyra.
I know what talent I'll be grabbing next time.
Oh. Alright. I'm gonna roll for,
Leroy?
Yep.
Okay, you get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
You were kidding. I feel a
I
lot better.
examine him like, Leroy, you didn't even really get hit that hard. Tap and I was like, damn it, Leroy, you're wearing a cup. Did you forget about that?
Yep,
Yeah,
he
I've been
forgot to
watching
put it
too much
on.
Soccer recently, you know? And they roll around on the floor like they're dying, and they get up and they're just fine.
You're fine.
Okay, what do you guys want?
You men and your testicles.
Lyra, they are very sensitive, and we have to take good care of them.
Okay, what are we doing now?
Well, Sanders is gonna walk over here, come
Okay.
up to.
I'm gonna pack up the sentry turret and put
Yep.
it back on my back.
Sure.
But I'm gonna
Hold on.
ask. Now, why in the seven hells did you boys shoot at us?
Well, you know who we work for, probably, and we've been told about you. You are a
Oh.
threat to operations.
I'm just gonna kick him straight in the fucking throat, killing
Okay.
him.
Okay.
Gonna walk over to the other one with the crushed elbow. Now, son, I do not have time for games. The fuck are y'all doing here?
We're doing the same thing as you. We're here to recover the scientists and bring them back to Deep Void, but we gotta take them out before they do too much damage. They know too much.
Can we put him in flash freezer?
Yes, you can.
You know what? I'm gonna grab him by his wrecked arm, drag him into the freezer, and toss him in.
Okay, yeah, so, yeah, you actually see him turn into, like, basically a freeze-dried human
Fish
popsicle.
stick.
Yep, basically. And before you can do anything,
I-
he gets
uh,
automatically
while-
packed into a box that says Fishy's Fish Sticks, and it goes rumbling down the tramway towards a waiting ship. You have a feeling that somebody's gonna
What?
get a bit of a soylent surprise.
How's it
and
going?
while I'm doing that, I'm gonna turn to Lara. Hey, Lara, you like fish sticks?
I used to love.
Jesus. We do not eat fish sticks.
Fish luxury.
Oh, damn it.
Damn, I used to love Fishy's Fish Sticks. It's gonna ruin it forever
So
for
you
me
like
now.
putting fish sticks in your mouth, Leroy?
I used to love putting fish sticks in my
So
mouth.
what are you, a gay fish?
Take a story point for that. I almost choked on my water.
I would have been waiting to use that since we got in here.
I know. I had a feeling that was. Oh, that was good. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, but then we can continue.
Do I remember the fish sticks?
Ah, yes, it's a classic Kanye West song. Yeah, you gotta appreciate that classical music.
What are you, old man?
I mean, I have learned from my pappy to be cultured, son.
Some
Not,
ancient
not
history.
any of that newfangled beeps and boops.
All right, I'm back. Where are we going?
You gotta listen to some of this hyper trash punk I've been into. Come on. Nobody listens to classical rap anymore.
All right, son, I'll try it out. If you promise you'll at least give classical a chance.
I mean, I guess.
I mean, there's what? There's Wu-Tang Clan, there's NWA, there's all manner of good classical rap.
I love the idea that it's just called
NWA.
classical music.
Never heard of them.
More of a cyber grind guy myself.
We'll educate y'all when we get back.
Yeah, so, where are we going?
Well, we're not going anywhere. We're gonna find that civilian that was sneaking around somehow that didn't get shot.
Oh yeah, the civilian was one of these guys.
Ah.
You see that they had civilian clothes over their armor.
Mm.
Oh, like the Russians.
Yep. A little bit.
Mm.
There goes that lead.
Well,
Well,
just search. You can search building by building. Who knows what you might find?
yep. Alright, I would say,
Yep, you already know that the vehicle depot, cargo center, and security checkpoint have already been checked.
go look at the, power station
Okay.
and walk slowly Was a little winded after that explosion.
Yep. I'll let you each take 1 health back on your walk there.
Nice.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Sanders is doing the work. Well, actually, I have it's the same as Lyra.
Yeah.
I think we should
Actually, no.
lose a stress level for that fish sticks
Yeah, I'll allow it.
joke.
I mean, that's classic banter, so.
Yeah, it is. That's good banter. I'll let you take 2 then. Take 2 down.
Alright, let's head
Only had one.
over to the power station.
Yeah, so the power station is just an electricity generation center. It's not like, there's not really an inside.
Y'all see any movement in there? Anyone have a motion scanner? Nope. Alright.
Yeah, Haskell
What are you
is the
looking
one
at
with the
me
scanner.
Okay. Well, I guess we don't have one.
Yeah, but there's not really
Let's,
any internal thing in this power station anyway, so...
Let's saunter on down to the ship services, see if there's anything down there.
Okay. So, yeah, in there you find a fire station, a technical workshop, and a small medical bay, but the medical bay is currently closed. It says, for medical assistance, go to the terminal building, and it's signed by a medical examiner Williams.
And it's completely abandoned, right?
Yeah, there's nobody in there. But yeah, you see that the medical bay is closed, but it has that note saying that if for those who need help, go to the terminal. And it's signed by medical examiner Alanya Williams.
Alright, we don't see anything in ship services.
Nope.
Alright. I mean, the next spot would be the terminal.
Yep. Want to go there?
Yep.
What about this guy here?
Yep, he ignores you.
And I'd say we ignore him for now.
I'm gonna say Henry does as well, but at the same time is very obviously nervous.
Fair.
Kind of faces him even if he's walking backwards with the group.
Yep, doing a moonwalk.
Yep.
Pretty much.
And now, Henry, there was a reason I told you to watch out for the soldiers in black.
Yeah. Actually, I meant to ask, aren't they supposed to be on our side, though?
If we survive a little bit longer, I'll let you know why.
Okay.
That's the thing I heard him say.
Unless the why lets you know. Oof. Let's hope that doesn't happen here.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, so...
Over to
There's...
the terminal.
Yeah, so it's like an airplane terminal, like at a very small airport. It's a small single-story terminal building. Right now, it's being used as a field hospital for over 100 patients. And you see that there is a doctor looking over them, kind of walking back and forth and checking in on various patients.
Go up and talk to her.
Hello, I assume that you are with the Colonial Marines. It's good to see you.
Yes. I mean,
Things have gone to hell.
I'm wearing
here,
a
as you can
formal
see.
suit now, am I?
That's true. Well, thank you. I'm glad you're here. Things have been very hard on us, and I want to get as many people out of here as I can. If there's anything I can do to help you, don't hesitate to ask.
Well, now, funny you should mention that. We're sent down here to look for a couple of scientists.
I have.
Guy with a really nice mustache, a little bit of mutton chops, and an Asian-y lady.
I have not. I can't recall seeing any of them, but I have seen a man and a woman sneaking around suspiciously. They've been avoiding the security guards, but I don't know where they went. But I imagine they could be, if they're not here, and they're not at the cargo center, there are only a few places they could be.
Places such as maybe the hotel.
They could be there. The place was evacuated, one of the first places to evacuate, but I guess during this time, it might be a good place if they're trying to hide from someone.
Well, that sounds like a good place to start.
If you need anything, feel free to come back and let me know, and I'll do my best to help you.
Oh, we certainly will.
Okay.
You were saying that there was a ship in the primary landing pad, correct?
Yep, there are ships coming and going. Basically, they're offloading. They're basically because they're evacuating the colony. So they're taking 100 colonists at a time, and they're kind of coming in, going. They're also taking, provisions for people to be able to eat.
Is there a timetable of any sorts I can see from where I'm standing? Or from inside the terminal?
You know that there's it's going to be about 10 hours total to get everybody out of here. So,
well, I was meaning like for non-evacuation related stuff, like as it being used as a terminal.
Oh, it's not being used as a terminal right now.
Okay.
Yep. You do see several offices. There is a baggage claim area and a few vending machines.
I guess I should ask more directly. Would I know when that ship is going to go off? The one with the fish sticks.
Oh yeah, it's already flown off. And then there's another one that's come down in its place.
Oh, okay, I get what you're going at now.
Yeah.
My apologies.
No, it's okay.
Just being a
The
bit dense.
human fish stick.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Lyra. I heard something about you and vending machines. Think you could get us some snacks?
Is there a vending machine here?
Yep, there's several.
Maybe I help you.
Direct hits to the crotch makes a man pretty hungry.
I mean, an explosion would make anyone hungry.
And all
Pandora
that
MREs
talk about fish sticks,
aren't exactly 4-star, but it's gotta be better than whatever crap they have on this backwater.
Yep. Yep, grab whatever.
I mean, probably the best thing they got was shipped out in those frozen tubes.
Don't be dissing low quality food. Sometimes the best stuff you get is out of a trash can.
That's true.
I guess the rat skulls add an extra crunch, huh?
They do, as a matter of fact. And the
Okay, now you're just making me want to go back and try some damn chicken. Can we just move on?
Yep, so you grab... If you want, you can grab some
I'm just
snacks.
gonna go along and unlock all the vending machines and tell the doctor to distribute food as needed after we pick through what we want.
Yep, she thanks you, and yeah, you just start, the vending machines just start spitting out everything in there, in the little, shelf things. They're just...
Oh yeah, cheesy poofs. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, did they have any Mega Snickers bars?
Yes.
Awesome. Can I get 1 health back from that?
Yep, you guys all can get, I'm gonna say 2 health. Because it's been about 30 minutes total since you last added health.
I'm gonna pour out 2 peanut M&Ms in my hand.
Okay.
Hey, Leroy, I find your testicles.
Get a story point for that.
You see me
Yeah.
searching through, and I end up picking up some candy bar that none of y'all recognize.
Yeah, just some obscure...
Exactly. And it's probably old, and it hasn't
That's
been
probably stale.
restocked.
Yeah, probably stale.
Yep.
Hard as a
You find
brick.
world's last Fig Newton bar.
Yep.
When you bite into
what
it.
is a Big?
Hey, these things have been rare since the war.
That's true.
Which war? World War III? God.
Wait, there was a. Yeah, I messed it up.
The
Sorry.
dog war. Well, where do you guys want to go?
Hop on over to the hotel.
Okay. Place yourselves. This is the
hotel has a
entrance.
map. I think we've struck gold here.
What?
I said the hotel has a map. We're onto something.
Yep. So, if any of you guys have ever been to like a small town kind of motel, this is basically what that is. Like here, there's kind of a reception area and offices. It's a very, very minimalist hotel. Like there's not any kind of luxury accommodations. It's basically just.
I mean, at least it's a hotel and not a motel.
That's true. Yeah, it's completely empty from what you can tell. Like there's nobody manning the desk or anything like that.
Is it a hotel, motel, Holiday Inn?
Yes. The Holiday Inn.
Alright, well, let's start checking rooms.
Okay. So, which room do you want to check?
Start going by floor. Well,
Yep.
okay, I saw that we came in on the stairs instead of the actual entrance, so let's go.
Yep.
Oh. Here we are.
I'm going.
Hmm?
Never mind.
Oh,
Guess we go room to room.
sure.
Yep.
So, the room's on the ground floor. You find a couple of, some of the bed sheets seem a little bit crusty. I won't go into more detail than that. But there's nobody in there. And you can tell that it was evacuated in a hurry because, like, none of the beds are made or anything like that.
Do our shoulder lights have a black light mode?
Sure.
Oh no.
Now, Laura, I would advise you not turn that black light on. We don't want to see the horrors that these rooms have witnessed.
Thank
They
you,
definitely
Axel.
witnessed horrors.
In fact, I should take out my CBRN kit, make sure they aren't infected.
Yep. You get signs of certain viruses and bacteria that you don't want to have close contact with your bodily fluids. But nothing like, super contagious, like airborne or whatever.
I'm just gonna tell them extreme biohazard, do not touch.
It's just
Yep.
a little bit of syphilis, guys. It's not a big deal, They have medicine for that.
They might, but we don't have any here.
I've dealt with worse.
Let's just go upstairs.
Yep.
Whoop.
Okay, so which room do you want to check first?
Actually, I think it
Let's go
might be a
here.
good idea to have two people go and check each sides of the rooms and then have one person stay back.
Okay, so on this room here, you see a do not disturb light that's glowing over the door, but the lock is busted.
Which is this?
This one. Oh, sorry, Emma. I was on the wrong layer. Here we go.
Ah.
There we
Okay.
go.
Yep, lock is
check it out.
busted, and there's a do not disturb light on the door.
Alright. Well,
I'm gonna
check this one out.
take out my shotgun and further bust the lock with my foot.
Okay. Do you open the door?
I would assume that would have been implied, but yes.
Okay.
I'd like to kick the door open specifically.
So-
Apologies.
Yep. Who is, like, right by the door?
I, Leroy, and Riggs.
Okay, each of you make me a stamina roll. No modifiers.
Oh no, is it booby trapped?
No, you'll see.
Is there a fart jar?
Okay.
Possibly. Okay, you guys all make it, but the smell hits you. It smells of death. And on the floor are 2 bodies. Let me,
Uh-oh.
They look familiar.
Oh.
Now,
I think I see mutton chops.
Yep.
Oh, God.
They are
Please
lying.
tell me that the other one isn't Asian-y.
Bad news.
Ah, shit.
Their
How
necks-
bad is it?
Their necks are snapped. Dr. Liu has a gold Geholgod Institute ring on her finger, but who wants to make me an observation roll?
I'll do it.
Okay. You notice that Shala has a mark on his finger, on one of his fingers, that looks like he wore a ring for a very long time, but it's not there. And you, based on your knowledge of, or actually, make me a medical aid roll, Franklin. You can tell that they've been dead for less than a day. And Riggs, you note that there are no papers, disks, or computers. Only an Android diagnostic kit. So their work is not here, apparently. But you also notice that there is something under the bed.
I gotta take a look at that.
Okay. You see a flute of some sort. It reminds you of some of the technology you saw in the Engineer Temple on Ariarchus. Or not Ariarchus, on Arcturus.
Right. I'll have Riggs go ahead and grab the flute.
Okay.
Like, hey, Franklin, remember that thing on Arcturus about using the musical notes to
Oh, yeah,
Command.
I remember.
sequence genomes and stuff? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you
Should
think
probably
that's
get-
what they was working on?
Maybe, but if they had work here, it was all taken. The only thing there is that Android diagnostic kit.
Hmm.
And that other guy's missing a ring.
Well, that is, quite perplexing. Should maybe go back and inquire as to whether there's any androids.
Riggs is gonna take the ring off the other woman and just
Okay.
inspect, see if there's anything special I can notice.
You note there is markings in that indicate it is regarding it's gold, and it says Geholgod Institute.
Hey, Corporal, did you notice any pawn shops around here?
No, old Leroy. This isn't the inner city. There's not a pawn shop on every block next to a strip club, next to a gun store, next to a Chinese joint, next to a liquor store,
No fried
Next to
chicken.
another pawn
next
shop,
to
right?
a very bougie residential area that has gated gates.
Oh no.
Next to a Whole Foods. I don't know how they're still around.
Yep.
Amazon collapsed back in '88
Yep, they were absorbed.
after the Bezos wars.
Yep. They
Man, so many bumblebees were sacrificed during those wars.
Yep, they were absorbed by Wayland.
Yes.
Okay. What do you want to do now?
Sanders is gonna be I'll show you an old trick. Go into the bathroom and check the toilet tank.
There is nothing in there?
Damn, I could have sworn this was a good hiding spot. Saw it in so many movies.
Hold on. Let me do an upper decker real quick.
Okay.
Yes.
Take a story point for that. Okay.
Well, let's get out of here. We're not gonna get anything more off these dead bodies.
Okay. Where do you want to go?
I was gonna take the android diagnostic kit, or is that not anything important?
No, you can take that.
I'm gonna pocket that.
I think we should go back to the ATC.
Okay.
Go back up and talk to... What's her face?
Yep, her name
Can't
is
remember.
Carrie Louise.
Yeah, go back and talk to Carrie. Let her know that we've set up the gun, put it on auto.
Okay. She tells you, great, that's perfect. And she has an RPG on her shoulder, and she just says, just a second, and just, and a interceptor ship like the one that blew up your APC just gets blown out of the sky.
Oh, nice shot.
Yeah, she's firing
Now,
it one-handed. Like, just over one shoulder.
Yes. Now, I do have another question here.
Yep, what is it?
You wouldn't happen to have any androids in this facility, would you?
None that I know of.
Well,
But it's possible they're very good at blending. It's possible that there are some among us.
Among Us?
Sorry, among
Now,
us.
that's very sus. You
Yeah,
wouldn't happen to have any vents around, would you?
It's possible, yes.
Alright, well, we'll watch out.
I'm gonna nudge Sanders and maybe she is android. You see her shoot rocket.
No. That's how all women do. It's pure-blooded American.
You hear the sound of an eagle, a bald eagle in the background.
Scream.
Yeah, in the background somehow, even though eagles have...
Even though there is no bird life on this planet whatsoever.
Yep.
Leroy salutes as the imaginary anthem plays in the
You
background.
just see a single tear roll down Sanders' face.
I'm gonna creep up and stick her in the arm with the android diagnostic kit.
It says, error, please connect to Android port.
Never mind, she not milk blood.
Henry is just sitting here watching y'all do this, being confused as he is the equivalent to a Brazilian.
Riggs is just shaking his head.
Okay.
Why am I in this unit?
Alright, now.
What's that building across the street there?
Which one?
Oh, this curious.
Looks like a big residential area.
Yeah, the accommodation block?
That could house some secrets.
It could.
Maybe we should walk our way over there.
Sure.
It's outside the blast wall. Would it be difficult for us to get back, or?
No, I mean, there's a, you can see the road that goes, like this.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep. By the way, Sanders, get yourself back up to 5 health.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So, let me grabs. Where is it? So, yeah, you see as you pass the security checkpoint, there is a small guardhouse and barrier that is checking vehicles coming in and out of the spaceport. There is a single commando who is coordinating 4 security guards. They're basically just scanning, checking papers and tickets and making sure that nothing dangerous is being brought in. They're not paying attention to you.
Right, are all of them wearing black or just the
No,
commando?
just the commando. The other ones are just wearing, like, space cop gear, basically.
Normal security uniforms.
Yeah, like Kevlar.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Let's head on over to the accommodations block.
Okay. So, these are private apartments for the 65 spaceport personnel, complete with laundry and other services. Now, almost all of these quarters have already been abandoned, but you notice that there are signs of theft in several of them. Now, somebody make me an observation roll.
I can do it, unless you want to, Lyra.
I'll do it this time if you don't care.
Go for it.
You notice 2 people, a man and a woman, it looks like, that spot you, and they start to run.
There's people in the building.
Well, let's get them. Cue
Okay.
Scooby-Doo music.
Yep, or Benny Hill theme.
Sure.
Okay, so, who wants to, like, be the one to kind of mainly run after them?
Who's got the best close combat?
It'll be mobility, because you're basically trying to catch up to them.
Ah.
But you could also shoot them if you want. Or intimidate them, be like, stop or we'll shoot.
I got 6 mobility.
Yep. Yep.
Same here.
Yep, so you can either mobility or you can threaten them.
Well, I have 7 manipulation.
Yep, and you'll get
there any
a
way I can
plus
assist him
1
with
for... You'll get a plus 1 for outnumbering them, and another plus 1 for your glasses, and another plus 1 for being armed to the teeth.
Alright, well, I'm gonna yell at them. Stop in the name of the law!
I am the law! Yep, go ahead. So, manipulation plus 3. Okay, so they stop immediately and put their hands up.
Alright. We'll roll up to them. Now, what are y'all doing here?
Look, we're just, let me grab the handout real quick. You see that they're carrying a backpack, but look, we are just, we're civilians. We just, yep, we just want to get out of here. Like, we're trying to get stuff to survive and make sure that we can get out of here.
Right. Stealing others' jewelry and theft. And now open up the
It's not
bag
like
and
they
let's see
need
what's in it.
Okay, you're pointing the gun at them, I'm guessing?
Yes.
Okay. They do. And, inside, you find a familiar, little container.
Is it a little container containing little tiny spores?
It's like this. It's an urn.
The black goo.
That'd be ooze.
Oh, the goo.
Goo!
The sludge.
Yep.
Alright, now I'm gonna tell you this once, and only once. Put that down, slowly.
They do. They put down the backpack. They're like, look, we just found this on an island while we were prospecting on the beach. We were drunk. I don't remember which island.
Well, it's best you don't remember which island it is.
Yep.
Very dangerous stuff.
Yep. Roll me
Probably radioactive.
Yep. Roll me a manipulation roll. Another one.
I'm gonna do that at +3 again.
Yep. You can tell she's lying through her teeth.
Ah. Lyra, kick the man in the balls.
Okay, maybe a close combat roll at +3.
I will crush his testicles like grapes.
Okay.
Oh my god, I do.
Make me... Okay, so that's going to be a critical injury, and it's going to be critical injury 32. Roll me... what is it? Healing time for that is... D6 days. Roll me a D6.
Is it roll D6?
Yep, for recovery time. Okay, 4 days. So he is...
You have to talk in a high-pitched voice whenever he speaks.
That really hurt!
Leroy shakes a little bit in the knees, seeing him get kicked in the crotch that hard.
Yep. She basically
After
curb
just
stomped his
taking things.
testicles.
Turn back to the lady. Now, I do not enjoy being lied to.
Okay, I'll tell you everything. Look, we found... We found... Sorry, I need to give you guys a link in the, go to general chat. And click the link. And let me know when you have. That's exactly what happened.
No, Lyra just screamed, "That's my purse! I don't know you!"
Yep. So, look, we began trailing these two people. They looked like easy marks, but when we went to their hotel room, we found them dead. So it's not like they needed it. We took their cash, the transport tickets, and just the urn that we found in their backpack and left. If you want...
You didn't find any computery bits and bottles.
No, it looked like someone had already been there. I mean, they were already dead. They were murdered. I don't know anything more than that.
Well,
About the jewelry.
Oh, they so let's see. I'm just gonna double check something. No, we didn't take any of their jewelry.
now that is mighty confusing if you're stealing from dead people. They don't need the gold. Why do you have this?
They had a lot of money on them.
Yeah, okay, so why didn't just take the cash and took this?
It looked important. We figured we could sell it to somebody who, like a collector or something.
We'll sell it to you for your life.
All
get to
right,
live.
that's a fair deal.
All right. Now
How
get
long
your
ago?
get your butts over to the cargo center.
Sir, yes, sir. And the woman is gonna kind of grab the man under his arm, and he's gonna be kind of limping. And just every step he goes, "Ow, my groin!" Every step. And they disappear from view.
Actually, before they disappear, I'm gonna stop the lady and be like, "Hey, if you're looking for a fence, John McAvoy, tell him Henry sent you."
Yeah, she
Then
gives
let him
you,
pass.
yeah, she gives you a discreet thumbs up and walks away. All right, what now?
I'm guessing we don't find anything else in the accommodation block.
Nope, but you've got some new useful information.
So I guess our scientists had insult and injury.
Mm-hmm.
but no clue as to the injuring party.
Hmm. Could have been one of them milk bloods gone rogue.
Probably the UPP, since it seems like our friends in the void had no idea.
That
Yeah.
could be it too.
Where
Well,
to now?
let's go ahead and check the rec center.
Sure. So, this looks like a restaurant, bar, and general store. There's about 25 evacuees. They're eating and drinking in a desperate attempt to relieve their stress, but it isn't working. Someone make me an observation roll.
Oh, wait, this time.
Okay.
There we go. 2
You
success.
see someone wearing a gold ring.
I'll point out to the corporal. Like, look what we got there.
Ah, yes. Another thief. Or potential colleague.
It could be wedding ring.
Well, I brought the other one with it. We can compare.
It's an exact match.
Or
Yep.
just as, Geholgod Institute on it. We probably don't have to
Yep.
get that much.
Sorry about that. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, yeah,
Yep.
so... I hate my internet so freaking much. So, as you come up to him, he says, "Hello. You are Colony Marines, are you not?"
Yes. I mean, again,
Allow me to
ain't wearing no fancy three-piece suit.
introduce myself. My name is Maitland.
No last name there?
Nope, just Maitland.
Are you an android by chance?
I prefer the term artificial person myself.
Well, I mean, we have other words, but I guess we shouldn't say them.
That's fair. But I appreciate you coming here to rescue me. I suspect you are neither Deep Void nor UPP, clearly.
Oh, rescue? Now that's an interesting choice of words.
Well, I was the android assistant to Dr. Liu and Dr. Chawa, but they were murdered by the black-suited commandos. Let me make a roll real quick. Okay, Franklin, make me manipulation +3. Okay, you can tell that he's lying. He's not telling the full truth. Or at least he might be lying at least about a part of his story.
Now, son, it's not that I don't believe you, but you're making it very hard to.
Well,
Could you go over that one more time?
yes,
Might I?
yep, go
might I
ahead.
interject that pretty sure they were still looking for him. Last I heard, as of about an hour ago.
Well, there is a memory lapse of mine. It's possible that...
Well, maybe we have someone who can help you. Laura, you have any experience with androids?
I have the diagnostic kit.
Oh, good. See if he actually has a lapse in his memory.
Okay,
Or maybe you can remember what happened to the good doctors.
make me a Comtech roll. Flat,
I'm
'cause-
gonna try to intimidate him first and say, I do not know where to stick this probe. I will give you one chance to answer my question.
Okay. Make me a manipulation at +2. Okay. Yep, you get the feeling he's being genuine. Or at least you can't tell. But
Now bend over and I will start to probe.
he spreads his ass cheeks very wide.
Jeez.
That's full goatsy.
Yep, exactly. He's just...
Right there while everyone's eating.
Yep, and as you're about to stick the plug in...
Why do they make the entry port there?
I don't
They
know.
have to exhaust the gas that builds up somehow.
Precisely. Now, after the doctor's deaths, I have committed their work to my memory. I destroyed the evidence to make sure that, Deep Void doesn't get their hands on it, and in exchange for protection, I'm willing to tell you I have a lot of information on Deep Void, as I was their android assistant before they fled.
So what was the point of me doing the diagnostic thing then?
Roll me Comtech. Okay. He does not actually appear to have a lapse in his memory. At least as far as you can tell. But everything else he said about knowing about the engineer hieroglyphics, having committed their work to memory, destroying the evidence, and all of that appears to be completely true.
Right, so he's not lying.
He's not lying about
knowing
having... Yeah.
Stuff.
But I will offer any information on the hieroglyphics of the engineers and what they mean to Deep Void and what Deep Void's current plans are in exchange for protection. Unfortunately, in order to upload that information to get to the Colonial Marine Corps, it requires sophisticated hyperdyne equipment that is kept only in the Crestus Garrison systems. Because it's all in my head. He kind of taps his forehead. And he is being sincere. He's not lying about this.
Well, now, it does seem like we should get you back. In one piece or another.
Yep, he's...
But, again, something's, mighty sneaky. You don't seem, from the diagnostic, to actually have any lapse in your memories, and yet there's still some discrepancies about what happened to the good doctors. That their exquisite mustache and the other one.
Okay, look, I got rid of them.
I mean, now I ain't one to complain about getting rid of some of the Deep Void, but, might I inquire as to what your motivations were?
Well, I need to keep that information from people who are... that I do not want people to have access to the kind of information that they were willing to give out. It shouldn't be hidden by people who are afraid to learn more about it, but it also shouldn't be used by the corrupt people with Deep Void to make weapons.
Well, look at here. We got an android with a conscience. Miracles do happen. More than once.
And if you help me
I
get
was
out
gonna
of
say
here...
we had another one.
Yep. Now, I will tell you anything you need to know about Deep Void and their plans, and in exchange for protection.
Well,
And ensuring that I get
since we
back.
can't bring the good doctors back, we might as well bring the work back.
Precisely.
Ask what they know about the urn.
Well, you heard the lady. Did they know about the urn?
The steatite ampules, they contain a deadly biological weapon that mutates DNA, and
We are familiar with its effects.
yes, it is
Very familiar.
yes, it is what has been used in the so-called border bombings. It's incredibly virulent material and needs to be kept in these special ampules, otherwise it starts to vaporize, and upon inhalation or any exposure to it will cause rapid mutation.
Can I reasonably say that Henry has been close to, if not directly involved with border bombing related issues?
Sure.
I'd like to say that and then be able to corroborate. I've seen this nonsense before. I know what this stuff does, so y'all have been dealing with this nonsense.
Oh, we've been dealing with the bastards behind it.
Yes, the hieroglyphics, they, when translated, they look like musical notes. And these are genetic markers for resequencing DNA. Some of the engineer artifacts carry the bioweapon, but Deep Void cannot use the genetic instructions without this biological agent. But their entire plan is to... They wish to have complete control, and they wish to... Particularly the leader, Vaughn, wants to win a war against the UPP, but she does not have the justification yet.
So she fabricated it.
She has not started an open war with the UPP yet, but there is, she just needs that justification, and she plans to get it.
So Vaughn really is the leader of Deep Void.
Yes, she is, one.
I mean, her initials do kind of make sense.
Yes, and, well,
What's her initials again?
Delia Vaughn. Delia.
Okay, I'm glad you spelled that for me because, I have trouble.
Yeah, no problem.
Or DV, Deep
Yep.
Void.
Deep. Oh, I get it now. Okay, all right.
I love the idea that he just, like...
I can listen in, but I have to get my cat medicine now, so I'm gonna do that.
Yep, go ahead.
Have you ever seen Red versus Blue?
Of course.
Yes.
And, he's like AI. What does the A stand for? Artificial. What does the I stand for? Intelligence. What does the A stand for again?
That's so good. But yeah, he says she's working to to make circumstances to encourage that war with the UPP and use the bioweapons to ensure that the United Americas is victorious and the UPP is annihilated. She does not have that justification yet, but she is soon to obtain it.
Oh, definitely, with the way
Yeah.
things are going.
Yeah, she has plans that she is putting into motion.
Well, let's go poop all over those plans.
Yes, she plans to assassinate the Secretary of Defense, frame the UPP, and assume full control of the military, and there will be nobody to stop her from starting that full-on war.
Oh, not if we have anything to say about it.
Yep, she is, in order to...
Now let's get you a disguise.
Yep, in order to do this, she will be using a UPP destroyer. She's planning a attack on the Secretary and her advisors at Lamont Station Prime. And now, you have the final epiphany.
Nice.
Let me just copy it. There we go. You can check your Epiphany's handout, and
Any of y'all's a lawyer?
Nope.
Oh, but my uncle is.
Ah, well.
yeah, so you guys can get him a disguise, and
Hey, Corporal. I get this feeling in the back of my head that we're forgetting something.
Like?
You know, I'm walking backwards in my steps, and I remember them putting down the urn. But then I think we just left it there.
No, you guys- did you?
The
I
great
thought
question.
that was
Went
the
on
main
left
thing we
there.
were pocketing.
Yep,
We're taking. Okay.
yep, okay.
Yeah, let's not open that can of worms.
You mean that can of
Yeah.
black goo?
Just want to make sure we either took it or destroyed it.
Yeah. If you do destroy them, be very careful. It is very easy to cause more problems than not.
We know, light them on fire
Sure.
and make sure that everything is burnt.
We need to at least keep a sample as evidence against them.
That would be best, yes.
How many more are there?
None here. They were the only ones to bring them.
Well, that things makes things easier for us. I think.
Now let's get you all gussied up so that those folks in black don't recognize you.
Yep, you guys can grab a pair of sunglasses and a fake mustache.
What do you mean sunglasses? No, we are finding cowboy boots, a cowboy hat, a giant fake mustache,
Perfect.
I can just
A
give him
leather
our
jacket.
poncho.
Yep. Just so you know, the more of this you do, the more I'm gonna have to make you Photoshop his token for next week.
I can give him my poncho that I have that I've never used yet.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
Is there a railroad tie sitting anywhere nearby?
sure.
Just hand that to him. Here.
Yep, he takes it.
Does anybody have a hilariously oversized guitar,
I'll say that
like an
there's.
American band?
Yep, I'll say that there's some people trying to play at the bar, but they're really bad at it. They're really drunk. If you wanted to take it from them, they wouldn't be able to resist.
Hey, can I borrow that?
What?
Yeah.
You know,
I'll
whatever.
bring this right back.
Yeah, sure.
Stop playing Wonderwall over there.
Yep.
Here you go, Maitland.
Yep. And he plays like a ridiculously complex guitar solo, and he's like, "This will do."
Hold on. Yeah. Well,
So now we just gotta extract with The
Yep.
doctor, I guess.
You
Well,
won't be able to
Android.
extract until the evacuation is done. So it's going to be a matter of doing that as well as, like, you won't be able to extract, but basically like holding the area, and
Yep.
yep, and yep. Do you guys want to exit the bar?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Go back to the ATC. So
Sure.
I feel safer around the lady who can one-shot planes with the RPG.
Okay.
Also makes for a good vantage point, seeing if anyone's
Yeah.
flying up.
Yep. Albeit kind of the last place you want to be when someone is trying to shoot missiles under you.
True, but we'll see. Okay, so as you guys
Here we go.
are, yep.
You know what? Yes. I approve.
Photoshop him onto the front of the train in that one... Oh, why can't I remember his name? Buster Keaton movie.
Yep.
Oh, that's good. But yeah, as you guys are exiting, a dropship, you recognize it as a crocodile, flies overhead.
Lyra?
You guys are allowed to, you guys will get a chance to fire at it.
Will the laser blaster thing be able to see him from there?
Yes, but it'll be at a -3. You guys can also fire from the ground, like your regular weapons.
I want to try to use the laser thing.
Okay, yeah, each of you can take a shot.
Can I aim and full auto?
Yep.
Go for it.
Aren't I also a weapon specialist with the smart gun?
Did you add that specialty?
I don't know. So we were talking about it the other day, but I wasn't sure if it was a talent that I was supposed to have.
Yeah, it's a talent.
Okay, I don't think I have that then. So
Okay, yeah.
4.
So, well, you can get it once you get enough
Okay.
XP.
I'll do that for my next upgrade then.
Okay. Let's see. So,
I'm gonna try a focus shot because I'm crazy.
okay. So, it's gonna take that 4.
You can say -3 for the.
Yep, because it's
Modifier.
at extreme range. But you get +2 for your, because don't you have a talent that lets you remote pilot things with a bonus?
I believe that's a bonus to Comtech though.
Well, I'm gonna let you have it to range combat.
So just be a -1 then.
Yep.
And you're sure I wouldn't make a Comtech
Hey.
roll to shoot with it?
Yep, I'm sure.
Hold up. Before you do that, Sanders is commanding you, Lyra, to shoot that thing with a big fucking gun.
Oh, say close. Okay, so that'll be +2. So it'll be a net +1. Or
Alright,
actually, no,
here
it'll be a
goes nothing.
net +3 because you're aiming.
Oh, I assumed I couldn't aim like the sentry gun, but
Well,
Alright.
I'm letting you aim because I think it's cool. Okay.
That's 8 damage.
Mm-hmm. It takes 7. So, roll me a d6. What did you get?
A 5.
Okay, that is engine disabled. So, this thing just kind of spirals around and kaboom! it crashes into the ground. But a single vehicle and and 6 soldiers kind of stumble out of the crashed dropship. There were definitely more in there that are dead, and the dropship is smoldering wreck. But yeah, and one of them is going to get into the ship, into the vehicle, and yeah, the rest are going to start moving up.
Does this alert the people at the security checkpoint?
Yeah,
They probably heard the explosion.
yeah. Okay. So let us... Let me first shuffle these. I'm going to take 3. Okay, Sanders.
Now, Commander, I know I shouldn't assume nothing, but I'm assuming you're going that wasn't one of ours.
Yeah,
What,
you know
the
the
ship?
mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a...
You mean the damn UPP ship?
Okay, didn't realize it was UPP.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna say that out of character, actually.
yeah, you would know that in universe. It's a very...
Yeah, then just retcon that.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, Sanders, you got a 3. Now, Stevenson, you got 15.
Riggs coming in clutch with a 1.
Yep.
27. And then Lyra, you got 10. And Riggs, you got 1. Okay, Riggs, what do you want to do?
I think it's another prime opportunity for a firebomb.
Okay, let's see. What range are you at now?
It has long ranges.
Okay, so you'll have to move up. Because they are 1, 2, 3 zones away. So you have to move up 1 zone. So you'd have to move up to, like, right here.
So are we shooting through the building, or?
No.
We have
if-
to go around it or move up.
Yep.
We could always run back through the gate.
Yep. You could also wait for them to come to you.
Will that be a
on what-
-2 modifier?
What? Yeah. -3. Or if you're. Yeah, it's gonna be minus. Yeah. Sorry. Let me see. Long range, yeah, -2. What are you firing at, though?
Trying to hit the most guys with this, so I guess the center one.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure if you were firing at the vehicle or the soldiers.
Soldiers, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so, yeah, -2.
2 successes.
Okay. Let me, I'll go from left to right. 1,
Yeah, this is another fireball.
2, 3,
Stop getting armor rolls.
4,
No.
5.
Alright.
Now roll me 12 base dice. Because each of them, you got 2 successes, so each of them is taking 1 damage, plus however many... Yep, so it's going to be 1, 1, 1, 2. Or 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. Okay, so... Actually, Yeah, because that would be done after. So that's going to be, you got a total of 4. So that's going to take 3, 3, 3, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, one of them is just collapses in an explosion of fire and just dies immediately. Sanders, what do you want to do?
Okay. Can I move up here?
Yes.
Alright. Sanders is gonna shoot a grenade.
Okay, go ahead. So it'll be -2.
Or, actually, you know what? Sanders is gonna actually, instead of shooting a grenade is gonna set Overwatch.
Okay. So yeah, they move.
Yep.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna be able to shoot a grenade at them.
Okay. Vehicle's gonna move up. Do you want to fire?
And while it's moving, I'm gonna shoot the grenade.
Okay, go ahead.
Any modifiers to it?
It'll be -2, but +2 because it's a large target.
Okay, so flat 0.
Mm-hmm. Okay, roll me the 9 base dice.
Oh.
Okay, that's
There it
4.
goes. And is that gonna hit any of the other guys?
Yes.
Around it?
But, well, would you have fired before or after it kind of got in front of them?
I was gonna aim at the top of it, because, you know, that's where the hatches are.
Okay, yeah, because these guys aren't inside the vehicle, but yeah, you probably wouldn't have hit them, but let's see how much damage you do. Okay, so you do 3 damage to the vehicle. Now, it is going to fire at you. It can't aim because it moved.
I want to say that I have cover because I'm not.
Oh, whoops, sorry. Meant to do, and it misses. But, yeah, you feel the sting as, like, some of the concrete and wood around the building just kind of splinters.
Oops.
Lyra, it's your go.
Gonna move up
Now, hold
here.
up. Before you move. Can you see that with the big gun?
Unfortunately not. The wall is
Okay.
blocking. Because, yeah, this is a ground vehicle. It was able to see the aircraft, but not...
Alright. Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Can it go through the wall? Though they probably wouldn't appreciate that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, it would, the problem is it would deflect a shot. Like, it would kind of go off at an angle if it went through the wall. Kind of like how, light bounces off a mirror in a way.
Refraction.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stay behind the wall here and put the turret out again.
Okay. Put it out, and then, make me your range combat roll. It's gonna be... What are you gonna fire at?
I guess I should be able to see this guy.
Okay, so... Yeah, it'll be -2.
Also, I want it to shoot on its own. I don't want to,
Yep, okay, so yeah, fire, it'll be range combat 8 -2.
And I'm gonna do full auto with it.
Okay, yeah, so... It'll be +2, so flat 0. Okay.
Do 4 damage to 2 of them, I guess, if I can see them.
Yep, okay. Whoops, that should have been -3, but... Okay, so roll me 2d66. Okay, so 53. Let me go check out what that one is. That is leg artery cut, so he's gonna have to make a stamina roll at -1 or be immediately killed.
Nice.
Yep, he dies. And then 35 is busted kneecap, but it's not fatal, so he's just broken. Okay, it's these guys' turn. This guy is gonna jump, he's gonna move out to here. He's gonna fire at the transport. And he misses. Then the vehicle's gonna come out here. And okay, it takes 3 damage. Stevenson, it's your turn.
All right. Should probably just move up next to Sanders,
Okay.
and then fire a sharps at the ox.
Okay, so -2 for range, but +2 because it's a large target.
Okay. So just net 0.
Yep, net 0. Do you want to push that?
Sure.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
haven't been stressed enough this session.
Yep. Okay, roll me 9 base dice. Okay, that's going to be a total of 4.
Nice.
And because you got a direct hit, it's armor piercing. And the vehicle... it's smoking, and it appears to no longer be functional. Now, this guy is going to move up here. This guy's going to move up here. And they can't aim, but they're going to fire at... I'm going to say they fire at you, Stevenson. But it's going to be at a -2 because of distance.
That works.
Okay, roll me armor.
No AP, yay.
Nope. Okay, so you just take 1. And then this other one is also going to do the same thing. Roll me armor again. Okay, so you take 2 from that. So total of 3. Okay. Leroy.
Okay. Leroy is gonna have some trouble because
my running is a slow action.
Yeah. Yeah, so...
So I'll just have to move up here.
Okay.
And that's all I can do, I guess.
Yep. Griggs, it's your turn.
Okay. Guess I'll fire my regular weapon at the closest guy.
Okay. Aiming?
Yep.
Okay, so plus
Could you
2...
full auto and try to hit them both?
Yeah, you could do that. Because that'll
Yeah,
give
I don't
you...
have any stress. It's
Yep,
probably
so
fine.
yeah, add 1 stress, it'll be plus 4 minus 2, so total of net plus 2. Okay, so
Nice.
that'll be 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the one on the right takes 5. The one on the left takes 4. Roll me 2d66. Okay, 55 and 54. So 55 is severed leg and severed arm. So they're both going to have to make stamina tests at -1 or die basically immediately.
All right.
Okay, so this one actually lives. He's blasted to the ground and he's bleeding profusely, but he's not dead. This guy, his arm just smacks into the vehicle behind him, and basically all of his blood just pours out of his body. Sanders, it's your go.
Vehicle's still alive, isn't it?
No, it's wrecked.
So, I don't see anyone who's not downed or broken.
Yeah, I mean, the pilot of the vehicle hasn't been harmed, but you can't see him.
Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna set Overwatch.
Okay,
Wait for the bastard to come out and be smoked out.
good idea. And that's exactly what he does.
Alright, and you're gonna put his token on there?
Yep. Yeah, he clambers out. And, yeah, make me range combat. It will be at a -1 now, because you're in medium range. Okay, that is 3. Okay, he takes 2. Okay, and he is going to fire back at you. That is 3. Make me an armor roll. Okay, you take 3. Lyra, it's your turn.
It's gonna try to finish him off with the turret.
Okay, go ahead. +2 -1. Or +2 -2.
Actually, does the turret act independently? Like, could I shoot too?
Sure, yeah, but it'll be doing it at a -2.
I will just do the turret first then.
Okay. Yeah, so it'll be -2 for the turret, and then you can aim and fire for +2 -2 flat. So
I guess I can't full auto when there's only one target, can I?
yeah, I mean, unfortunately not.
So -2.
Okay, that is 5 damage. Okay, he takes all 5. Make me a critical injury roll. D66.
Come on, let's pop his head.
46. That is ruptured intestines. So let's first roll stamina. Okay, he succeeds, but then we roll. Okay, so yeah, the disease does not, the virulence doesn't get him, but he is broken.
Virulence?
Yeah, the ruptured intestine,
Okay.
critical injury, causes, you have to make a stamina roll against the disease with, virulence 6.
I thought I missed some exposure to the black goo or something.
Oh, no. Okay. These two, satisfied that the business is concluded, are gonna get back to work.
I'm just gonna look out over the bodies over there.
Mm-hmm.
These soldiers, they don't know we fight the same enemy.
Yeah, one of them is still alive. He's got a severed arm, but he's clamped onto it, and he's... Well, actually, two of them. One is with the ruptured intestine, is one of them with the severed arm is still alive.
We should end their suffering.
Yeah, Sanders can do it because he has the merciless talent.
Yep. Sanders is gonna go over, take one look at the guy with the ruptured.
Mm-hmm.
The ruptured testes, go. Shame. Can't save him.
Yep, no guts, no
Put
glory.
one right into his head.
Okay, yep. And then the one with the severed arm?
The one with the severed arm is gonna look at it. Now, son, you don't look all that bad.
Yep.
I could save you if you wanted to be a POW.
Yes, okay. He surrenders, and he takes out his grenades, his combat knife. He obviously has already dropped his weapon, and he can't put his hands up because he's clamped his one of his hands to the stump of his arm. Okay, you save him from death. Now roll me to see if you can regain any health. Okay, he doesn't. So he's still broken, but he's not going to die.
Okay.
And he thanks you, and
we'll
just drag him to the guard station, I guess.
To the guard station, yep.
Okay. Now, I think for convenience's sake, we can call it for tonight, if that's okay with everybody.
Yeah, that's fine.
Perfectly fine.
All right. Hope everybody enjoyed tonight's session.
I did.
Yeah, this one, I don't know, I felt like exploring the area was more rewarding this time for some reason.
Yep, and now you guys have all of the epiphanies. You're going to have to decide what you want to do.
It's been kind of a nice change of pace from being swarmed by freaks.
Yep, freaks and aliens.
Yep.
Yep.
Not nearly as not lethal, though. It's still very
Yeah, true. We already almost died.
Yep.
Yep.
Riggs, have you ever been broken?
Nope.
He's that one guy in the movies who, like, he does something silly and then everybody else gets kind of punished cosmically and he never gets his comeuppance.
Yeah, no, he's just been careful.
Yeah, I know, it's just funny.
Yeah, I keep taking point, and then I take the brunt of like 3 dudes with machine guns.
Yep. That's the price.
Same here, where Sanders is just kind of walking into the room and getting shot. Either that or getting jumped on by freaks.
Oh, yeah.
I'll say the freaks brought me down to 1 health, but just 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just think Riggs is smart enough to stay at the back of the pack.
Yep.
All of my characters are prone to freezing.
Yep. Yeah, it happens, but yeah, you guys have been, I've enjoyed, you know, seeing your characters develop and the relationships between your characters develop, and so, yeah.
Lots of nut shots today.
Yep. By the way, I forgot to tell
Our
you.
resident nut cruncher.
Yep, I forgot to tell you guys
Nutcracker.
about one of the snacks you found in the vending machines.
Oh no.
They were assorted, like, trail mix called Both of These Nuts. Well, I'm going to stop the stream now.